the development of thinking styles, we've learned two really interesting things about cognitive style preferences. The first thing we've learned is that there are specific language patterns associated with each kind of thinking. The second thing we've learnt is that if someone has a particular preference for a thinking style, they will also have a preference for the words and language associated with that kind of thinking. If you have a look at the dimension definitions for thinking styles in section 4, you will see that within each definition, I've highlighted the language patterns associated with each kind of thinking in blue. This isn't a definitive list by any means, but what it does do is give you some clues and some ideas about what I'm talking about. There are a number of fascinating things about the use of words and language. For example, when you use the specific language patterns that relate to people's thinking style preferences, they will feel as if you are somehow speaking their language. This means that they won't have to translate what you say into words which make sense to them, because everything that you've already said will have been processed by their brains and made to make immediate sense for them. For example, did you notice my use of the words look and see earlier in this video? This could suggest that I might have a visual thinking preference, which I do have in fact. Which is also why it's important to me that for this series of video shorts, the colour of my lipstick matches my blouse. Over time and with practice, you will be able to develop your own linguistic flexibility regarding the use of words and language so that you can speak to a room full of people with different thinking styles preferences, and everyone will understand what you said. Simplicity versus complexity, for example. Detailed thinking versus strategic thinking is another example. It's always best to use both kinds of language patterns so you can reach everyone in the room. If you don't understand what on earth I'm talking about, that's okay. By the time you have read your own thinking styles profile and report and reviewed the online training materials, you will have got it. There's also a special online masterclass on identifying and understanding language patterns, which you can access for a small fee. I would strongly recommend it, as it will give you information which most other people don't have. And it will make you much more effective in how you understand and use language patterns, both personally and professionally.